Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be doing a very special head-to-head Super Bosses special event, and obviously as you can see I am not alone. I am joined by our longtime friend of the channel, RAUDOKUN, so say hello to everybody. How's it going?
Yo, how's it going, everyone? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the 9th anniversary. Got myself again into another Ningen video. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the day. Thank you again so much for having me, dude.
Yeah, it's all good, all good. So yeah, this is actually part 2. We did a superheroes team race over on Raudo's channel already. So if you are coming to this video first, do go and check out the link in the description to go to part 1 over on his channel. Make sure you check that out first and then come back. I mean, we probably won't get into spoilers, but, you know, we might end up mentioning something from part 1. So if you have come here first, do hit that link down below in the description. Go check out part 1, send our boy some love, and then come back over here. That was the superheroes run, and now we are going to do super bosses. So we're going to be jumping into the memorable battles event versus Gamma 1 and 2. We're both running a full super bosses team. We'll probably talk about the team builds a little bit once we get started. But yeah, we are basically just all set and ready to go. So if you are good, I will count us down and we can start, unless there's anything else you want to add before we jump right in.
No, pretty much ready to go. Again, make sure you watching this video right now, subscribe to this channel right here. Make sure to support the Ningen Club.
Hell yeah. Alright, so Super Bosses time versus the Gammas. So we are going to be jumping in. I'll do us the countdown. We'll hit start on go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, let's do this.
Right, let's see.
Double early rotation immediately.
Oof. I was going to say, I don't have my rotations the way I would like them to be on turn 1, but...
Yeah, same here.
God. Alright, so we'll do this. Can I get...
I guess someone else can just go crazy here.
Okay, good. Alright, so, we talked about our teams a little bit when we did the race in part 1. Obviously, we'll do the same again here. Now, Super Bosses, I think, especially for Global, especially if we talk about, like, the optimal team. I mean, Superheroes has a few variations, but I would be interested to see. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up running the same team, or maybe like one unit is different. So let me know what team you are running for Super Bosses, and then I'll let you know. Obviously, you guys can see both the teams, but at the time of recording, until I'm editing this, I won't be able to see. So who are you running for your Super Bosses team?
Yeah, so of course we got Broly. Got him with Broly, Chila, and Lemo. Of course, that ECS is just so good to import into this team because it's so needed. We got the support from Frieza, the Golden Frieza. He might get us killed, so I might have to keep an eye on him. We got the Goku Black, the Super ECA Goku Black, and Rose as well to help us out. And of course, just to do some tanking, some additional tanking there. We got the Fusion Samasu. So I feel like possibly could be similar to your team.
So yeah, that is the exact same team that I'm running. I mean, I think personally, I think that if you're talking pure Super Bosses, because obviously if you're running Broly as a leader, you can bring some other units. I mean, Beast is on Broly's leader skill, but for the sake of the race, we're doing pure Super Bosses. For a pure Super Bosses build, I feel like this is the best team on Global currently. I think Zamasu is probably the one that would get pushed out first, which I would probably be when Cell Max comes out. I would probably put Cell Max on this team instead of Tech Fusion Zamasu. But as of right now, I would say this is probably the best build for Super Bosses on Global. So yeah, absolutely not surprised that we've ended up running the same team.
Exactly. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Cell Max still possibly in limbo after the sync and everything like that. So we'll see when he comes out. We can be able to add him into this team. Then it'll be a beautiful, beautiful setup there with Cell Max.
So I don't know if we've spoken about it before, actually, because I know I've talked about it in videos. I'm sure you've probably talked about it. I think we talked about it on the podcast with the boys. But, like, what are your thoughts on people's theory that we could get Cell Max at the end of the anniversary? Like, not just whether you think it's possible, but whether you think it's a good idea or not. Because I know I have thoughts about it, but what do you think about Cell Max coming out potentially within, like, the next couple of weeks, basically?
So, a lot of people are right at this moment summoning for Beast Gohan and the Gammas. They still haven't been able to maybe be lucky and pull them, and then them getting the surprise that, oh, we got a third banner coming up. Here you go. So Max, I don't feel like it'll do too well with people, since what we do expect, I'm hopeful, at least for a schedule side of things, that could speed things up. But I would love it. But I know that for a lot of people, they're not gonna be summoning for Selmax, since they might have expended their stones over on Beast's banner trying to get them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing. I really want Selmax. So, like, especially for me, like, of course, we talked about in part 1 the fact that my summons for the Gammas did not go very well. So, obviously, I currently am sat with, like, 0 stone. Well, not 0. I've got, like, 100 stones. So, of course, for me, like, I'm going to start saving those now for whatever comes next. So, if they were to drop Selmax in, like, a week and a half or whatever, that's the thing. He's a yellow coin LR, which means he does have the pity system, which is cool. But, you know, if you have to go all the way to pity, depending on how many, you know, free SSRs you get to trade in for extra coins, you still can potentially have to go like 700 odd stones to reach that pity mark, which obviously, unless I get super lucky and pull him early on, for me, that would definitely be like a big oof if his banner was to come out soon, because I am definitely tapped out with stones at the moment. It'd be awesome for him to come to Global, especially because any sort of things they're doing of speeding up bringing stuff does kind of help lead towards the sync. But yeah, I think a lot of people, especially with people saving to go ham on Beast's banner and stuff like that, dropping another banner is a bit awkward. But I would rather they just replace, because obviously we're thinking in terms of them replacing the Bootanks and Vegito Easy A's with something else, because we've already got them on Global. I would hope that we just get some other Easy A's instead. I mean, we got a Global first Easy A the last time this happened, right, with the Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so my hope would be that something like that happens again. But I guess we shall have to wait and see.
Yeah, also Global did I think you saw it and you did a video earlier today, but you know, I think you saw the Global oopsie that they did with releasing the details on Topo coming out soon. That is the next Dokkan place arriving on Global, and we're like, okay, thank you, but so we have that, we're gonna have Topo coming up, and there's literally no space on what could happen with Topo, because he has no celebration details apart for like a couple sub ECAs and EX missions and things like that. So it could be that they could possibly just speed things up and place Cellmax on part 3 just for the sake of schedule. But for players like you and me that were like tapped down on stones, I only have like 4 dragon stones, dude. I'm not doing so well for Cellmax. So
yeah. Well, yeah, so how are you getting on in terms of the run? Because I have some interesting news once you let me know where you are.
Oh, okay. So I got the domain with Broly. I'm in the 3rd phase, so Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 together. So.
Right, okay. Yeah, I just died, so
I've
jumped back in. I got the I set up the Broly trio and Goku Black rotation, and then couldn't get 7 orbs in slot 1. So I put the Broly trio in slot 1 anyway, and they dodged a normal, but then ate a super for 1,000,000 damage. So that's
oh yeah, that happens
great.
to me all the time, man. Oh no.
So I've jumped back in, and we'll see if I have any chance whatsoever. Although I feel like unless something terrible happens to you, it's probably GG already. But we'll see how we get on. Especially if you got the Broly transformation. What rotations are you running? Are you running Broly with the Broly trio, or are you trying to set up the double Broly?
So I just got Broly, Chima, and Lemma with Broly and with Goku Black as well. I was scared for Goku Black because he was at the last like the slot 3 for Gamma 1, so he had tight disadvantage. He might have supered him, but luckily that didn't happen.
Yeah, physical Goku Black Super 8 Easy A is really, really good, but I have unfortunately found in a couple of like recent events is he seems to almost be like a super attack magnet as soon as you get up against an STR boss. So like even though post supering his defense can be really, really good, he just ends up like eating super attacks all the time. So
Yeah, pretty bad. It's sounding like Super Vegito back in the day. The physical
Or
Super
good old
Vegito
Great
TC.
Saiyan Man 3.
Oh yeah, that.
That's right.
Oh,
from
the Heroes
runs.
versus Sin runs.
Yep.
Memorable.
The summer of Heroes versus Sin. What a great time that was.
Yeah.
Right, so I think the Broly trio should finish off Gamma 2 here.
I might actually
I'm
die
definitely
depending on Golden Frieza's ability to keep us alive or not. That is too many attacks at the end there. Oh my goodness.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There might be.
Alright, Golden Frieza finishes him off. That was lucky because I forgot to pick up multiple orbs for Frieza, so he wouldn't have had damage reduction. Which could have been slightly awkward.
I'm looking through. Wait, can you seal this fight? Oh, you can. Okay. So there's a stage. So after you beat Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, there's the next stage where they're getting ready for their standby.
One.
You can seal them. Okay. Did not know that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Could have been important when I was doing it for the first time.
Yeah, I think I used... I can't remember what... I'm trying to remember what team I used now for... I think I used Beast's team for when I did this one the first time because I wanted to use super bosses against Gogeta, against Gohan. So when the 2 new stages came out, I think I did Beast's team against this one. But I do like the super bosses team. There's definitely still some, like we said, some liabilities. Like as good as Goku Black can be if he eats a super... Also 55% Golden Frieza, when the fight starts to get on a little bit longer, he could potentially be risky as well. But I really like the Super Bosses team, which is why, like I say, I do really want to get Cell Max when he comes out. But hopefully we get a bit of breathing room, or if they do rush out another banner, maybe we get some like extra free stones or something, I don't know. But I guess we could potentially get top grossing within the next couple of days. Although I suppose it depends when this video goes up, because we're recording this on Sunday. And the top grossing might even be out by the time this comes out. But then obviously we have the 2 easy A's for UI and Blue Evolution. It's another nice little chunk of stones. But yeah, I definitely want to get Cell Max and get him on the team. Okay, so...
Yeah, in terms of summoning, that's gonna... We get some stones that we can be able to get. Hopefully top grossing does come through, because I know that a lot of people are looking forward to getting top grossing stones.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna save mine. Like I said, I think we talked about it in part 1. Like, I'm gonna try my ticket summon for the 77 unit summon on the Gamma's banner to see if I can get them there. But I'm not gonna use any more stones for summoning and just save whatever we get now for whatever's coming next. Like I say, as much as I want Cell Max, hopefully they're not dropping another banner right at the end of the anniversary, and then I guess that means we'll be saving those stones for Topo. Topo is one of those characters though, like even as a content creator, like I'll probably do a few summons for him, but if I get really unlucky on his banner, I'm definitely not going to drop like loads of stones, because obviously worldwide is going to be not far behind that for us. So
yeah, that's the thing with scheduling. Now that we get the sync coming up, some very cool stuff might come in as Global and JP celebrated, but we are possibly gonna get the anniversary on January, same as JP. So the window for us saving stones is now gonna be pretty open for us.
yeah. Well, I just died again.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, literally what we were talking about. STR Gamma 1 attack against physical Goku Black, and it was a super. So I took 1,000,000 damage and died. Well, actually, he took like... Well, actually, I think he took like 700k. But yeah, so it's GG.
Yeah,
So where are you? You must be on the final phase at this point, right? Surely.
Yeah, but my HP is not doing so well. I had to do some Asus's domain, but I'm seeing our boy Goku Black at the end there, and not looking too good with those 2 attacks at the end there. We might die.
Oh man.
I believe. Come on, Goku Black. Oh, there you go. Oh, we got the crit to finish things off. 20,000 HP, by the way. I survived with that.
Damn. Oh, there you go. I just started the first turn again and got 7 orbs with the Broly trio. But
Oh, there you go. 1242 for me, please.
Well, there you go. So super bosses, unfortunately, I give super bosses all this praise as one of my favorite teams to run in the game at the moment, and then look at them letting me down. So yeah, physical Goku Black, like we said, as good as he can be, even after he gets built up, because he didn't have a lot of build up there, so it's kind of unfortunate that like pretty much one of the first attacks he ends up having to take is a super from an STR boss. Yeah, as good as he can be, super attacks from STR bosses are not it when it comes to him. So yeah, there you go. I guess that will I can wait, this turn's going to play out, but it's too late for me. So GG's to Raudo for taking the victory. Make sure you did check out part 1. Again, don't want to mention spoilers, but it's definitely an interesting result considering whose part is on whose channel and who won. So make sure you've checked that out already. You should have watched part 1 by now. This is like the end of the video for part 2, so you should have watched part 1. So we're in an interesting position, so I guess that means we'll just have to do this again sometime in the future. So yeah, congrats to Raudo. Make sure you do go check him out, give him some love over on his channel. Is there anything you want to add before we close things out here?
Yeah, it's a shame that couldn't have this same luck, quote unquote, maybe on part 1. You guys gotta make sure to check it out. But yeah, appreciate the boy bringing me into the channel again. And you know, we got maybe, I don't know, make sure you guys check part 1. I don't know what happened there, but means that we could have another showdown in the future, maybe with the worldwide download celebration stuff, or maybe next week's coming up, but we'll see. But yeah, appreciate the boy bringing me in. Love, a lot of love for you, brother, because I appreciate all of the things that you do for your stuff and your channel. So keep it up, and we'll keep on supporting you as always. But thank you for bringing me in.
Hey, no worries, dude. I appreciate you. Always a good time. So yeah, that is going to be it from us over here. Make sure you go check out Raudo. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out all the links, all that good stuff. And we will see you all again soon. Have a good one.